This was probably one of our best Cariftas in several years. We were so excited with the performances. We came out with 2 bronze medals, Tiara and Sakari. Sakari in the high jump, Tiara in the discus. Tiara got that third place on her very last throw. Someone had taken over her third place. Tiara was very upset, but her coach said to her, get that medal back. And she went out there and threw a third personal best. Then we came the middle distance athletes, performed in the 3,000 and 1,500 meters. John Dow just missed out on a medal, placing 4th in the 3,000, and that race was a race to the finish. That brought everybody up on the seats, and he pushed and pushed right to the end and just missed that bronze medal. So that was another fantastic performance. Then we move on to this 4x1 and 4x400 meter relay. As you know, we haven't had a relay in a number of years. First of all, the 4x1 made it to the finals, so we were jumping up and down when we heard that they qualified for the finals. I'm going to just make one statement that my husband said, because he's very laid back. The 4x1, when those guys started off, the very first handoff was fantastic, and he rose to his feet, so I knew that was awesome. All 4 handovers, it looked like they had been running together for years and years and years, and as you know, they've just been training together for 3 years. So that, we were excited just from that. Then we moved on to, we had the high jump. Unfortunately, I was at Congress, and so I missed the high jump. But when I saw Mr. Simons, Rohan, he came running to me. He jumped to 11. I said, Elisha jumped to 11. He said, you needed to be there for that competition. Again, 4th place. But guess what? First place athlete broke the Carifta record at 2:22. So that just shows the level of the competition that we had. From there, we had the 4x4. Again, I missed the heats in the morning, but Devon again called me and told me he was so excited because they made the finals. And the finals that night, as you know, again, these guys have not been running together. We had Suresh, who, as we know, is overseas, and he was a little timid, but I think they eventually convinced him, look, you either run it or we're going to have to forfeit. So they got together, they ran 5th place. First time for 4x4 in a number of years. Then we had Aaron Jacobs, 800 meters. What can I say? Aaron PB'd twice, 159, then he turned around and PB'd 158. The last thing that I want to say, the 4x4, these guys ran their hearts out. All 4 of them were in the medical tent after that race. It was just the best I've seen. I even talked to a couple of the Bermudans that were there that had been to Carifta for the last 2 to 3 years, and they said they've never seen the Bermuda athletes with so much heart as they saw this year. So overall, I am pleased, and I know that we have a lot to build on from now towards next Carifta, we've got World Youth Championships, we have Pan Am Under 20, we've got World Championships. I think this is just the beginning of our season. I think you're in for a lot more from these track and field athletes. So I am proud as proud can be as a president.
It sounds like you're struggling, so you had a lot to say at the Congress or at the meet?
I had a lot to say at the meet, and I had a lot to say at the Congress. So there's 2 new things that's happened. The division is going to be changed back to under 17 and under 20. I don't know if anybody saw, but if you notice, especially in the females, the under 20s, in the relays there were 3 competitors. 1500 was about 4 competitors. So we've changed the age group back to under 17 and under 20. And the second thing is that Bermuda bid for 2020. Curacao thinks they're going to get it from us, but it's not going to happen. So 2020, it will be in Bermuda.
Talk us through your performance.
Well, it started off a bit rough because I had low blood sugar. So, you know, I asked my coach for a shake and some fruit. And so that helped me throughout my competition. And I built back up my confidence too, which got me a medal. So
You've been training hard with the guys, putting in a lot of work. How much of that confidence training with those guys helped you through getting to another medal?
it helps a lot training with them. It's like they encourage you a lot, you have fun, and then when you get close to heights like scissoring sometimes in box jumps, you know, it's just fun.
That was one of the last things you guys done in box jumping before you left.
Right.
You couldn't push Elijah over the bar at 311?
No. I don't think I could reach that high. No.
You had a lot to prove.
Yeah.
You think you reached your potential?
I think I did, considering that the Friday that we had training, I slightly rolled my ankle, so yeah. I was hoping to get to 214 to stay in the competition and run for the medal, but I guess everything works out.
Makes you more hungry?
Yes. Trying to push for 216 to 220 by the end of the season.
What's your coach say?
He thinks I could do it. Just gotta put in that work. Gotta believe in myself. I could do it.
Does that work?
I'll just say that we are excited. We're not surprised, but we're very excited. I don't think there was one Bermudian that was at home not following the Carifta. Every day something new just seemed to come out, and we were just on it, like white on rice, the Bermudian. The spirit from Bermudians in supporting these athletes were unbelievable. So I'm glad that we were able to throw our support behind them and Bermuda, and I'm excited to hear that, you know, we are high ranked for 2020, because it's going to be exciting to have people down on our island. But like I said, we had a reception for these guys, the athletes, before they left, and we told them the pressure's on, right? We're expecting medals back from you, and they came, they went out there, they performed. From the reports that they got, they performed well, they represented Bermuda well, and we're just so proud of them. So I'm excited to be down here to greet them tonight.
Thank you very much. We're so proud. I mean, I can't run at all, ever, even when I was young. So what you do is amazing, and I really hope that you feel appreciated and loved by your people, because you have made us so proud. Thank you for everything you've done. Okay?